This place was a Facebook find. It is, the decor is beautiful, and they have elotes. See? I just noticed something. They got little marionettes hanging from the ceiling. That is so cool. This place is visually incredible. Look at that. That looks very familiar. Epcot has life-size ones. So in my last video, we ended at the Charger that's right down the street. And looking at Facebook and stuff, sometimes you find some food things advertised. And this was one of them. This is what it was like. It's in a little strip mall. But man, it is late at night, and this place is packed. It is very popular. And I don't know if it's because of their social media presence. If you're down here, so far from what we've seen on the menu, it looks great. But we're gonna find out because we ordered. Yeah, well, I thought she ordered something else, but look at that. That is corn. That's corn. It's corn. Okay, I devoured that corn fast, and so did she, but would you look at this mango drink? No adult beverage in there, it's just mango and ice. That thing, I have not dug into it yet, but that looks, this could be my next favorite restaurant. At least Mexican restaurant. And this is the feast. This is what I got. I got 3 street tacos, rice, real beans. This could be the most authentic Mexican restaurant in the city of Orlando. I mean, look at Steph's. Look how beautiful that is. So this place is called Tamales. It's in downtown Orlando, right downtown. And it's look at, I mean, any place that has the mask on the wall, you know it's a winner. It's getting that time of year. Halloween stuff is getting out as early as Christmas stuff normally is. I like it. Welcome everybody to a rainy day outside, but a dry day within the stores. I'm looking for something specific. Was not expecting to see Halloween stuff already up inside Lowe's and probably Home Depot, and I would assume Walmart too. I was out doing some Walmart Spark today, delivering groceries to people's houses, getting ready to go home for a little bit because I got to go hop in the truck tonight. But there's a couple things that I have in my mind that I think I want to look for at the hardware store, but it's nothing specific. I just trying to get out of the rain. Thinking about redoing the bathroom, and something like this wouldn't be bad. It's 98 cents a square foot, 22 bucks. It's pretty solid and heavy. I just don't know what you would use to cut it. And I'm not that accurate of a cutter. I can't even follow a line with a pair of scissors on a piece of paper. So we went to dinner last night, had some Mexican food. You would have fit right in there. And then today I went to the hardware store. What am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next? 90% battery, 200 miles. I'd like to say it was a road trip day, but tomorrow is. Today's not. I'm just going to work. Tomorrow, I'm putting on about 400 miles. Maybe even a little bit more. Just happy I got that adapter. The last time through this car wash. Hopefully. I'm getting ready to go cancel my subscription to these guys because, well, now I have Mister. This place has done me good, but they're just closing all their car washes. Today is a pretty decent road trip day. I should be pulling off about 400 miles, but to start, I need to charge the car, and this Hyundai charge point unit is finally working again, which means the Genesis ones around the corner are probably working too. But the CHAdeMO is working here. It's right there. but it was only putting out 28 kilowatts. That's slow. So I went ahead and I hooked up the adapter, and it's getting 1 more kilowatt, 29 kilowatts. So these pumps are just working extremely slow today. Yeah, this charger here was down for maybe a week or two. The other one down there, they keep that blocked off with gas cars. I don't know why. I think it's so the shop can charge the Hyundai cars and their Kias and stuff, and they keep them blocked off for us. But there is 2 other chargers on the other side at the and they're the same chargers, but they're at the Genesis dealer. But I'm gonna sit here, charge 20 speeds of 28, 29 for a little bit, just to get enough miles to drive at least. I'd like to get at least 200 miles in there, because my first leg of the trip is right around 200 miles. I have to go pick my kids up at the airport, and for some reason, they didn't fly in here to Orlando. So I started up in Wildwood, Florida, came down here to Claremont, then I got to go down towards I-4, which is, I don't know, 30 miles, and then I got to drive all the way to Tampa, and then all the way through Tampa to the other side to go to the Tampa airport, and then run them all the way back up another 90 miles or something like that. Maybe 100, no, it's like 125 miles all the way back up to where I work, drop them off, and then come all the way back down here. So I'm looking at about a 400-mile day. I'm gonna try and do it on 2 charges. Can it be done in a Nissan Leaf? With an adapter, definitely. Real fast, guys. This here is the Mitsubishi what? iMeave. And I just unplugged using the adapter. And I'm curious, the iMeave does use CHAdeMO. Will the adapter for the Nissan work? I'm curious. Hold on, I'm gonna get it out. We gotta try it. Check that out, okay. So for all of y'all wondering, will this work on a Mitsubishi or something else other than a Nissan Leaf? Give it a shot. Dude, this would be cool if it works.
Hopefully it just doesn't blow it up.
No, it won't. But I'm really curious, because this here there's a lot of your guys' cars like in Europe too.
Yeah, they're the triplets. There's 3 of them.
It's working. Yeah, got the green light going. Cool.
Saying we're charging?
You have to tap the phone. Just tap your phone right here. There you go. That's it. All right, let's see. Come on. It's authorized and it'll start. This is cool. Man, this is gonna save other people with CHAdeMOs. It is. It's working. Check that out.
See if the car's
It just booting up, so you're not getting any kilowatts yet. You might, I don't know, on your okay, it just clicked. Yeah. No, it's not. It didn't. Dang it.
Doesn't work?
No, that would have been cool if it did, though.
Yeah, I just canceled charging over here.
Man, that would have been sweet. Well, maybe with a software update. That'd do it. Well, thanks for the thing, man. That would have been cool if it could have got it working. Did that reset? Yeah, it reset. Cool. Well, it was worth a shot. It did connect. It did connect. It just it didn't work. Just got a car wash like 2 hours ago at my last car wash that I finally closed out the machine to and my credit card. They no longer have access to it. But I figured, you know what? It doesn't hurt to get a double wash at my new car washes. I'm pretty excited about these. Bad news, I only got up to 75%, 154 miles, because that kid that had the Mitsubishi needed a charge and I didn't want to hog it. I mean, because I can charge on the way to Tampa, which I am on my way to right now. So I'm going to do one good charge while in Tampa and then head to the airport. I'm a good 2 hours away though. It's going to take a little bit. But would you look at those clouds? Steph contacted me and asked me Hey, you got to go to Tampa today. You need to eat. Let me buy you lunch. So she's actually buying me lunch. Whipped in here to Kiki's, where they do got mimosas, but it's a breakfast place, and they serve breakfast until like 2 in the afternoon, 2:30, and then they close. It's one of my favorite breakfast places. I mean, would you look at that omelet? Look at those potatoes. And they have gluten-free toast. But that's her omelet. What kind of omelet is that? Spinach?
It's Greek, but then I added chicken and bacon.
That's pretty good. So let's eat and get on down the road. Okay, breakfast is done. This is Kiki's. Anybody have any Kiki's in your neck of the woods? Have you ever tried them before? They're definitely worth it. Anyway, let's get in the car and go on a road trip. 60 miles down the road. I don't need a charge. I'm good. But man, I could sure use a bathroom. I should have did that at the restaurant. And maybe a cold drink. Cold drink would be nice. I knew I should have filled all the way up. I've driven 87.2 miles and I still have 75 miles left. But we didn't make it to Tampa. We are here. Now I am going to charge up at the Hyundai dealer here. Hopefully no one shows up needing more of a charge than me. And I am going to fill this thing up. Now I'm going to try and get 200 miles. Fingers crossed. Maybe 230. That'd be great. I made it. I made it to Hyundai. And the CHAdeMO does work here, but it is a 62 kilowatt machine. I'm getting 51.1 kilowatts on a 62 kilowatt machine. Usually if I use CHAdeMO, I don't get that. It's around 38. So I went ahead and used the adapter, get the CCS higher speeds, and it's working. Did stop at the 7-Eleven down the street to try that, and the CHAdeMO looked good. The CCS had a plastic bag wrapped around it, and then on the other charger there was a CCS with a plastic bag around it and a CCS that didn't. So I went ahead and I plugged into the CHAdeMO. It didn't work. I thought there was something wrong with my payment method. So I unplugged it, checked my payment method. Excuse me, plugged it back in. It didn't work. And then so I went to the other pump and plugged in the CCS with the adapter, and it didn't work. And I thought something was wrong with the adapter possibly. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in. And needless to say, I did not know that 7-Eleven gas or chargers charge you $25 every time just to connect. And I have $100 in holds just trying to test out that 7-Eleven charger. Not actually tested, I needed juice. But luckily 18 miles down the road, Hyundai's always got. I like Hyundai car dealerships. They always have us covered as Nissan drivers. Even if you don't use the CHAdeMO. I mean, their CHAdeMOs always work usually, and their CCSs always work usually. I don't know. I'm just lucky. I have about an hour until my kids land. They're flying in from California at the Tampa airport. Then I got to drive them all the way up north, about 160 miles or so. So my plan is here to charge up to about 83%, go over to the airport, and in the cell phone lot, they have numerous 1772s that are supposedly free. So I can go to the cell phone lot, wait for them, plug in 1772 and wait for their plane to land, and just keep raising that level up a little bit. But I think that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, well, I went up to 94%. That's 211 miles. That's about right. I should be able to get them there and then fill up one more time to get home, another 140 miles. So that 211, I should be able to do it with two charges. 2 and 2, that's 400 miles. That's not a bad day. All done with an adapter. It'll be 3 times because I did put 20% in before I let the guy in the Mitsubishi charge. So about 2.5 times, 2.5 charges. All right, I can deal with that. I'll give you a total cost. So over at the other place, it was 32 cents a kilowatt or something like that hour. It cost me about $5. I just put 16 bucks in. This Hyundai dealer is expensive, but I'll let you know what my next one is just to get home. I'm gonna guess $4. The cell phone waiting lot is way out here in the middle of nowhere. I've actually never been here before. I've been to the airport and dropped people off for Uber, but I've never actually been anywhere around here. Man, you can get lost in an airport. It feels like you're out in the middle of nowhere. This is nice. Look at that. They got some 1772s here, so I can actually probably get up to 100 before my kids arrive. Let's plug in. Hopefully it's free. Okay, it does look like it's free. It's green, so I guess we just take that, plug it in. Let's see. It's a free charge at the airport. Nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 chargers here. No one's using them. I'm the only one. A little bit early, about 1 hour early, so it's perfect. I'm at 94% battery, so if these things are putting out 6 kilowatts, 1 hour, I should be at 100%. I like that. So I could sit here under the shade of this palm tree, run my air conditioner while I'm waiting, and not use any juice because I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in. This is why it's free. It's 3.6 kilowatts. Not 6 kilowatts like I was thinking. But you know what? 3.6 is enough to go ahead and run the AC, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just adds a little bit to the adventure. I mean, I don't have to smell myself because it's staying cool in here. I don't know if I want to stay in the car, though. It looks like there's something over here for the cell phone people. There's some sort of building. Is it a store? I have a hard time just sitting. I got to get out and explore a little bit. These chargers do say 3.3 kilowatts. You know, it's free. I'm not going to complain much. That is a slow-moving train. Actually, it's a stopped shuttle or monorail. It was moving. It looks like you could charge your car for free. They got nice bathrooms for us, vending machines, benches to sit on. It's not too bad. I wouldn't mind coming here more often. It seems a lot less stressful than Orlando. Orlando International Airport is a massive, crazy jumble of mess. Everybody's coming in to go to Disney. Everybody's coming in to go to Universal. Here in Tampa, they're just going to the beach. You don't get those large crowds because more people would rather go have fun at the theme parks than rather have fun at the beach. I like both. There's days I prefer the beach. There's days I prefer riding Space Mountain. I think this is where we're going to leave you today, charging at a 1772. I've already charged a few times using the adapter. Really no need to show you guys anymore. You guys know it works. A-Crane or Electway, whatever you want to call yourselves, you did an outstanding job. Since I only have 200 miles to take the kids and then turn around and drive back 100 miles, I only got like 300 more miles to go. Should be easy peasy, so I'm not too worried about it. And you guys get the idea. You can travel with a Leaf. You can travel with CHAdeMO. It's best to have the adapter, but you can do it. Until the next time, from Tampa, Florida, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to get this video put together, up there and out, and hopefully it gets some thumbs up and some comments. Until the next time, peace, everybody.